Welcome Taurus, your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 12th of August for the Ascendant, the Sun or the Moon. As ever, we need to be mindful of the role of your ruler Venus. Venus continues her journey through, for you, the 5th house. This is very glamorous and it can attract you to perhaps spending some money on your wardrobe, but certainly on having a good time. But also Mars, the planet of impulse, and Jupiter, the planet of expansion, meet in the part of your chart at the heart of this week, which could push you to splash out on something a little bit luxurious or to give yourself some kind of treat. But because Saturn, the planet that's a bit more serious in terms of the mix this week, is applying to that combination of Mars and Jupiter, which is quite rare and could be lucky for you if you're very dynamic around your financial decision making. But Saturn's saying don't be too reckless, because that's in the part of your chart to do with your long-term future. Equally, you could be drawn towards someone who you feel very, very attracted to, and just ask yourself the question, could you see this person being part of your longer term picture? Now, if you're aware that it may be a fling for both of you, that may be a choice you'll make, particularly with your with the Sun clashing with Uranus in your sign, and also Mercury as the week goes on, which could make you a little bit more impulsive and perhaps do something that's not necessarily thought out in terms of your emotional situation. But as the week progresses, Venus edges forwards and also goes directly opposite Saturn and squares up with Mars and also Jupiter. And that's why I feel that this desire to perhaps be a little bit more extravagant, or you may find it rather difficult to keep to a diet plan, or you may find someone who's very mesmeric that you find quite irresistible. Saturn is really saying in the overall piece, do be mindful of your longer term plan, but also perhaps your values. So if there is something that seems very, very tempting, or someone who's very, very tempting, is this going to fit with what you feel really comfortable about? And then as the week draws to a close, Uranus, which has been pushing and prodding you since March 2019 to shake up your world and be a little bit more daring and freedom loving, the clash with the Sun in your 4th house, but also Mercury as it's edging back towards Pluto and becomes exact next Monday on the 19th, that's just saying to you that there may be something particularly around your emotional life that just feels a little bit unsettled. You could find it more difficult to sleep, for example, as the week goes on, because your energy just seems to be really overstimulated. So the chance to enjoy life's pleasures is certainly there this week. You could do something speculative and it could pay off for you. But if you are someone who wants to work towards a very steady long-term plan, this is perhaps not the week to be too daring in your approach. Now, if in your romantic situation you are with someone that you are finding it difficult to agree around finances or values, then the relationship may perhaps have run its course, and by the end of this week, the part of you that may want to liberate yourself to be in touch with what's really right for you as an individual could show itself quite strongly. But it will be, I feel, your choice. Have a great week. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Please check out my year 2025 personal horoscope forecast special offer with the link beneath this video.